We're on the record in cause number 324610. The case is style of state of Texas versus Patrick Thomas. Does he have bond conditions? The full name is Patrick Darwin Thomas Jr. Is that correct? How you doing, Mr. Thomas? You've seen better days? Probably seen some worse ones too. But your good days don't outweigh your bad days. You're still here on this side of the dirt. So that's a blessing. Okay. So, Mr. Thomas, you are here. You appearing in person. Your attorney, Mr. Langston Adams, is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Adams, how are you doing?
Hey, Judge, I'm doing all right.
Okay. Now, Mr. Adams, before we get started, I noticed here that Mr. Thomas is charged with a assault family violence.
Yes, Your
Honor. I've had the court clerk to check to see if he had any bond conditions, and he doesn't have any bond conditions. So before this hearing or this proceeding is over, we're going to give Mr. Thomas some bond conditions.
Okay.
Hold on a minute.
My record show this is actually an MTLP, and although
I got an announcement. This Patrick Thomas?
Patrick Darwin Thomas.
He's on announcement. Is he on the?
He's on now. Judge, if you look at your notes, I think I got this case at the beginning of April because I filed my pretrial motions April the 8th, I believe. So
Yeah.
it hadn't really been a month since I've been on this case. I just got it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think he was trying. The prosecutor was saying that he thinks it's an MTRP.
It's yes.
Not Kennedy.
This is Thomas, Patrick Thomas.
But it is. I'm showing that it is that document.
Because he pled on 12/10/19 and received 2 years probation.
Oh, so you're on probation? Yeah, no, but I thought the bond conditions were for the regular case. This is he's on probation, so this is a little different. Okay. Could you did you print his? Could you print his motion? Well, thanks for that information, Mr. Shear. They had him on the wrong docket.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Yeah, it's Mr. I'm not. I know the probation office wasn't given notice. And Mr. Adams, this is a motion to revoke probation. So I know you're gonna have to do discovery on that, I guess. And you don't have a copy of the motion, right?
If you don't mind, can they send it to me, please, Judge?
I'm gonna grant Mr. Adams discovery in just a second.
Okay, he said he was gonna grant you discovery.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So, Mr. Adams, at this time, what is your announcement?
At this time, Your Honor, can you please give me another announcement date? And
Okay.
while Mr. Thomas is in the courtroom, Mr. Thomas, please come to my office this Tuesday at 4:00. Tuesday at 4, so we can talk about what I do have.
Okay, Mr. Thomas, you can stand over there on the X in front of the court coordinator, the next one, the one on the end. And she's gonna give you a copy of your reset. Your case is gonna be reset on the motion to revoke probation docket. And once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Adams, your reset will be sent to you and you're excused and you have a blessed day as well.
Okay, Judge, you have a wonderful day as well.
All right, thank you.
All right.
We're on the record in cause number 319312, State of Texas versus Ronald Kennedy. Your full name is Ronald H. Kennedy.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kennedy, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Kennedy, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
You may put your hand down. Sir, that door is locked. You got to go through the other door. How are you doing, Mr. Kennedy?
Oh, pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Kennedy, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Peter Doyle. Mr. Doyle, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
That's good. Mr. Kennedy, I have before me the first amended motion to revoke your probation. In this motion, it is alleged that on August 14 of 2018, in County Court Law number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, that you were found guilty for the offense of driving while intoxicated with an alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more, and you were sentenced to serve 180 days confinement in Jefferson County Jail. He was given a fine of $800, and that fine, well, that confinement portion of your sentence was probated for 1 year. During the 1 year probation, you also was required to pay an $800 fine plus court costs. I have before me information that on May 16 of 2019, Jefferson County District Attorney's Office filed a motion to revoke your probation. In this motion, there are 6 allegations. The first allegation alleges that you committed the offense of possession of a controlled substance on or about the 5th day of April 2019 in Harris County, Texas, against the peace and dignity of the state in violation of condition 1 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
I was picked up on the diamond in Harris County, but my drug charge was from Orange County. That's what I did 180 days in state jail.
Well, I'm just reading, it says here that,
Okay.
well, just listen. It said that the said Ronald H. Kennedy committed the offense of possession of a controlled substance on or about the 5th day of April 2019 in the county of Harris, state of Texas, against the peace and dignity of the state in violation of condition number 1 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
Untrue.
Not true? Okay. Condition number 2. Well, allegation number 2 states that you failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court for the months of September 2018, October 9th of 2018, December 4th of 2018, as directed in violation of condition 4 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
Yes, sir, it is true.
True, okay. Allegation number 3 alleges that you failed to pay court assessed fees as ordered by the court, and as of December 6th of 2018, you were $1,440 in arrears in violation of condition 8 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
Not true.
Not true, okay. Allegation number 4 alleges that you failed to abstain from the use or possession of drugs except those taken or possessed under doctor's orders as ordered by the court, in that on April 5th of 2019, that you was arrested in Harris County for possession of a controlled substance in violation of condition 12 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
I think that he's getting, I didn't go over the plea with him because he's pleading true.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I just need to know what he's pleading true to and what he's pleading not true to.
Well,
So,
I'm not, I don't have the information to tell him to plead true, so I'm gonna have to plead true, untrue. You have to plead.
okay, do you want to go over the allegations with your client and we take a recess?
Well, I will with whatever the court wants to do, but he's pleading untrue to not reporting, so you can revoke him when there's a plea agreement between. the state
Okay,
and I
well,
for
I'm just
60
going
days.
through, I'm, on your plea papers, you said he was pleading true to allegations 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm just trying to figure out,
I didn't put
w-
the-
huh?
You told me to put the one that's not the one.
Yeah, there was a communication,
Okay,
there's a communication breakdown between me and the state. It's not clear enough for the state.
okay,
And
well, I
I
was just,
understand it was my fault.
yeah, but I still have to go over each allegation with him, and he could either plead true or not true.
That's fine.
Okay,
He's pleading untrue to the count in Harris County.
Yeah,
okay, it's not true.
yeah.
Okay, to the count, allegation 4, okay. Now, allegation 5 allege that you failed to pay for and complete a Texas DWI education program is ordered by the court in violation of condition 14 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
That's true.
Okay. And allegation 6 allege that you failed to perform community service hours as ordered by the court in violation of condition 18 of your probation order.
True.
True. So are you pleading true to allegations 2, 5, and 6 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading true because they are true?
They are true.
All right. Mr. Noah,
Yes, sir.
where he has this, you can change that to 2, 5, and you can erase, I guess, 1 and,
Well, I don't know how to erase it. I can make it darker.
no, you
Just
can,
turn it
yeah,
down.
just turn it, this is erase on the back. Just do like that. Only thing you have to do is you,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so then-
so he's pleading true, he already have, so which ones he's pleading true to 2, 5, and 6. So if it's, you can leave 2, 5, and 6 on there.
You can just swipe it.
Yeah, you just,
Hmm.
okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me do this here. You got your 6 all the way up here on the line that says no contingent,
Okay.
and just, yeah, you can just put it right there.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, now, okay. Now, Mr. Kennedy,
Yes, sir.
I have before me a document that is titled the misdemeanor plea admonishment. And on page 1 of this, well, first of all, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And on page 1, there's one box checks, that box is MTRP, which stands for motion to revoke your probation. Do you understand that? All right. Now, on the next page, there are some initials at the bottom on the line that says MTRP, true to allegations 2, 5, and 6. And there are some initials next to that line.
Yes,
Are
sir.
these your initials?
Yes, sir.
On the next page, at the top of the document, above the line that says defendant, there's a signature. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next document, which is titled the Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that says defendant?
Yes, sir.
There are 2 boxes that's checked at the top of this document. The first box states that this is a plea bargaining case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The second box states that you are waiving your right to appeal, which means that you are giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Kennedy,
Yes.
prior to signing and initialing these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents? And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any
No
objection? Okay, no objection. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Doyle, you've advised and counsel Mr. Kennedy. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No.
Mr. Kennedy, your attorney, Mr. Doyle, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Doyle, Mr. Kennedy, I will accept your plea of true to allegations 2, 5, and 6. I will also find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of true and waivers was freely voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to revoke your probation. Your probation is hereby revoked. State, do we have a plea bargaining agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. It's
What is that agreement?
60 days credit for time served, tax and retire court costs.
Okay, Mr. Kennedy, the state is offering that you serve 60 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail because you've already served 60 days in Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for time served. The court cost in this case is $67. You will not have to pay that because the time you spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, the court cost will be taxed and retired. Mr. Kennedy, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Kennedy, I'll follow the bargain that you've entered into with the state. Mr. Kennedy, stand on the X next to your attorney. You're gonna follow the directions of our court clerk. And once you finish in here, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
You too, sir.
Thank you.
I just need your right thumb in the boot square. You're,
Kennedy.
Oh, okay. Same door.
Mr. Doyle, are we ready on humble or do you still need some more time?
Oh,
Hmm?
we can do humble.
Okay. We're on the record in cause number 316434, the state of Texas versus Harold Ray Humble Jr., Mr. Humble. Okay. You pronounce your last name Humble or Humble?
Yeah, humble, H is silent.
Humble, okay. Mr. Humble, How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Now, Mr. Humble, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Peter Doyle. Mr. Doyle, Mr. Humble's case is on the court's motion to revoke probation docket. And
The paperwork has not been done on Mr. Humble. Mr. Bull pulled up on his tablet, but there's nothing been done yet, so.
okay, just,
We're contesting the case, so I didn't think we had to do that.
okay, so we're gonna reset it for a contested hearing?
Okay.
So we resetting it for a contested hearing?
Yeah, well, yes, sir.
Okay, you said you was contested it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, give us a hearing date.
Judge, you want that on Friday?
Yeah, normally, well, our MTRPs is on Fridays.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, you may have to set him at, set it for 10 o'clock on that Friday, so we'll know that, it's a contested hearing.
It's June 11th, I think that's a month.
June 11 is fine for you?
As far as I know.
Okay, it's gonna be reset to June 11th,
And what time did you say, Judge?
10 o'clock. And that's gonna be a contested hearing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Doyle, you can get your reset. Once you get your reset, I think your plan to be free to go.
Okay.
Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. And we'll go to the, called Joseph Zeno. Yes.
Well, if I might ask, my understanding, Mr. Zeno doesn't have an MTRP.
No, this is announcement document.
Okay.
We're on the record in two cases. First case is cause number 328602. Second case is cause number 328622. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus, is that Zeno Joseph?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing there, Mr. Joseph?
I'm fast, sir.
Okay. Mr. Joseph, put your mask over your nose and your mouth. Thank you, sir. Mr. Joseph, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Bruce Cobb. Mr. Cobb, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Cobb, you have an announcement you'd like to make?
I
Mrs.
think at this time, I've been given the discovery,
Okay,
and we could just set this for a plea.
okay. How much time do you need?
I'll probably need just 30 days. I need to also look at the TWIC regulations because
Okay.
I don't have a plea offer right now. But what I want to do is try to put this man back to work.
Thank you.
He hasn't been able to get to work, and if the TWIC, if we could do a plea where the TWIC, he doesn't lose his TWIC card, then I think we could work something out to that effect.
No, it's just, man, I was just going through some things.
Oh, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Joseph, you have a right against self-incrimination. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of
I
law?
won't say too much. Let
Yeah.
me speak for you.
Okay, your attorney is speaking on your behalf. So we're gonna reset this case.
Because it's a hearing. Okay.
Could you give us a reset date for Zeno Joseph? You say set it for plea.
This document is
You can set it for
It's on the announcement docket, top of page
June
2.
18th.
Okay, it's gonna be reset to June 18th of 2021. You can get your reset, Mr. Cobb. Once you get your reset, Mr. Joseph, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thanks, sir.
And Mr. Cobb, I think this is your only case?
I've got one more.
Yeah, one more, okay. You can get your reset. Is Mary Sanders here?
With the baby. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
Mr. Cobb, go ahead and sign it from the please.
Okay, let me go and sign it first.
Mary Sanders.